Hi, chums. It's Bob the Wise here, and today, guess what? It's Q and A2. I'm wearing my bowling shirt. I got a Goodwill, because Goodwill's in the Bible. Peace on earth, goodwill to man, and it's a thrift shop. But anyways, thanks for 2,000 subs. I know I've said that like 50,000 times, but I'm gonna say it again. Sorry. I'm actually really excited about this episode. Back in the day, when I had like 300 subs, I wanted to do a Q&A, so I'm like, ask you questions. And I got like 2 questions, and it sucked. But yeah, I hope you like the lighting and the second try at a Q&A, and I'm excited. I actually got a lot of questions, so here we go, baby. Alright, Spooky Spookleton asked, how did you come up with your name, bro? He didn't say bro, I added that in. Actually, if you would have watched one of my old episodes, whatever, it's called The Origin of Bob the Wise, I explained when I was a young, tender lad. It's really not a good story. I like the name Bob. Part of that was because of Incredibles, actually. Bob Parr. Especially when he's like, sit down, Bob. I really like that as a kid. And so, I like the name Bob. I was like, Bob's not unique enough. You know? So I thought of an extension. Like, one extension is Jim, Jimmer. Alex, Alexander. Bob, Bob-er. I'm like, that's still not good enough, so I added the Y's in there. And boom. That's where I came up with it. In here. In my brain. Yeah. Also, I'm gonna keep this one as little edited as possible because last time I spent way too long in editing, and even still I didn't like how it turned out. Oh, and no blanket behind me. What's that all about? Well, because walls are so great. Okay, Mentos Cubing, that name makes no sense, but neither does mine, said, question 1, please never use that music again. Oh, you mean this music? Wait, that music? That's the music you don't want me to use. Okay. Question, and it wasn't even a question.
Sick burn.
Question 2, would you smash your computer and buy a new one if it multiplied your sub count by 50? Heck no. Honestly, I mean, views and subs are great and all, but I'm not in it for the numbers. If I was, I would have quit already. I mean, it's easy to look at people's numbers and say, wow. But I don't. Growth will come over time. I've already gotten a shit ton of subscribers, so yeah. Okay, Bryce the Rower asked, how much time do you typically spend making each video? Simple answer, way too long. You know what I mean? No, you don't, because you probably don't make YouTube boobs. But seriously, it's so, when you watch them, they go by so fast. When you're making them, it takes so freaking long, especially if you want to make them at least decent. And then if you want to go above that, it takes even longer. Robin Stewart is obsessed with the nut job. Question 1, can you make the nut job YTP? Question 2, where's part 1 of the nut job YTP saga? Question 3, what is the quadrilogy of Alvin and the Chipmunks saga? Question 4, can you watch 2 movies of the nut job saga? Question 5, where's the teaser trailer of the nut job YTP saga? I've never seen any of these nut job movies, okay? I didn't even know. Well, I knew there was a second one, but I guess there's like 3 now or something, I don't know. I should probably look that up. I might watch it one of these days, and if I like it enough, then maybe I'll make a freaking YTP of it, but there's so many I already want to do, it's like, I don't know. I'm not gonna be able to cater to everyone. Okay, JK said, question, how old are you? I am 1.5 million milliseconds. No, I'm just kidding. 22 years old, almost 23 next month. Too freaking old, with too little life experience. And do you have any pets? Nope. My roommate had a dog and he freaking chewed my wallet up and my headphones, and you can't see it, but he left a hole in the wall and he chewed up one of the couches out there, and then my roommate left. What a great roommate he is. He said he'd pay for it, but he never did. So, actually, my family has had pets, but it's been kind of a disaster. We had parakeets, and one flew out the window, or door. So, he escaped, never to be found again. We had a dog that ran away, and then we were able to recover him, or it was her, whatever. And then we had a few fish that died. We had a rabbit that died in the garage. We buried him by the water spigot in the backyard. But yeah, his name was Gus. He did. SCO1 Productions asked, what is your favorite underrated animated movie? And I'd probably say Megamind. Because, the thing with that movie is the first time I watched it, I didn't actually think it was that great or that funny. I'm like, wait, what? And then I've seen it multiple times, and every time I've rewatched it, I'm like, this just gets better and better. And I feel like there are very few movies that actually can produce that kind of effect. So I feel like that's one underrated animated movie. Ian the Fanboy asked, 1, who's your favorite YouTube pooper? Probably myself, even though I'm not that good. I'm alright. I'll get better as time goes on. There's too many to choose from, honestly. But there are some freaking great ones, like Master Judge. I was watching the iCarly one. That one's so freaking funny. There's some penis jokes in there, but you can withstand those, then you'll be fine. 2, what is your favorite music? So I like alternative. I like Imagine Dragons, Coldplay, Daft Punk, some piano guys, some Earth, Wind and Fire, like some older ones too, but it's pretty much, yep. 3, how long did you make your video? What video? I made a bunch. Which one? What are you talking about? Quistoff YTP. What triggers you most on YouTube? Well, historically, this guy's like, this ain't real YouTube poop, bruh. This is garbage. And then I was like, you serious? YouTube poop's not even a flattering name. This is such a silly argument, stuff like that. I guess that triggered me a little bit. And then Captain Mayonnaise. He went to every question and posted some silly answer, and I saw that, I'm like, dude, you like a little kid? That's fine. Be like PewDiePie and his 9-year-old army, I guess. So, yeah. Also, I guess seeing the same comment over and over again can get pretty old. Because, like, almost no one takes the time to offer actual, critical thinking on a YouTube poop. They never stop and offer constructive criticism. They never say, oh, I like this, but you could also do this and improve. That's like 0.01% of comments. Usually they just leave stupid timestamps, and that kind of gets old really fast. So I guess that can trigger me on YouTube. Adiachi592 said, what do you do when you're not making YTPs? Basically just wasting my life away. Basically, I just watch other YouTube videos. Like right now, I'm watching PewDiePie playing Detroit Become Human. For some reason, I think it's the funniest stuff ever. I didn't like the old PewDiePie videos actually. He was way too hyper and he swore too much, but his newer content, I don't know. That and sometimes I play video games, work, and I should be going to school or doing something productive with my life, but instead I make silly videos and be a goofball. Citizen Hal said, "What are your fave movies?" Well, one of my favorite movies is Inception. That's a great movie. Napoleon Dynamite. I know, I just went from really high quality to like, but Napoleon Dynamite is so funny. It's so stupid. It's right up my alley. Did I quote that movie? That and Nacho Libre, produced by the same guy, Jared Hess, I believe his name is. Those are a few. There's so many movies out there though. Pretty much Christopher Nolan's movies are amazing. Yeah. Who are some underrated YouTube poopers you would recommend? I know of a few YouTube poopers, but I don't really know of that many underrated ones. I feel like Gustav YTP might be a little underrated. I know there are definitely a bunch of underrated YouTube poopers though. I feel like I was one for a long time. It took me months to actually get a video that had substantial views. So, who would I recommend? Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know that many underrated ones. I know of all the popular ones, but they're not underrated. You know. So, Mr. Bleach 6000 asked one, "What's your favorite Pixar movie?" Are you kidding me? Favorite Pixar movie? Thirsty. I don't freaking know. Let's see. That's so hard. That's such a hard choice. I mean, so many good ones. Holy cow, dude. Man, favorite Pixar movie. Not Frozen. I feel like Frozen's, yeah, a little overrated.
Hello, silence, my old friend.
I think I'm gonna have to say The Incredibles. That's one of my favorite Pixar movies. Ratatouille and Up. They're up there. There's too many to pick from, man. Who was your inspiration for making YTPs? Alpaca Hawk. I started watching his YTPs. I thought they were so stupid and funny, especially the Peter Parker ones. Like, ugh! Him just screaming and eating a hot dog was so funny. I was like, I gotta do this. 3. Are people going to ever stop requesting videos and say it's a question? No, they're not, because they're entitled to their own volition. It's a good question, Bleach Boy. Q&A, can you make a Disney bulk YouTube poop? Huh. I like doing YouTube poops where there aren't very many of them to begin with. That's why I did the Up video, because there weren't very many Up YTPs. I was like, heck yeah. Plus, it gives you so much more freedom. So there might be a possibility, but and plus with Miley Cyrus in that movie, I could throw in some Wrecking Ball references maybe. I don't know. Paperboy1587 asked, who's your favorite YouTube pooper? We already answered that. Let's get to the chase. IDK. Probably me though. Let's be real. Tony AMO. What is the sexiest animal? Give your honest opinion. Sexiest animal? Are animals sexy? I don't know. I guess cheetahs are cool because they can run like 70 miles per hour for a little bit. Pika 21 said, when will you make another My Name is Rocket Boots 3.0? Probably when Incredibles 2 actually comes out on DVD/Blu-ray. That would be in November, so in 10 years. Wanafong said, can you read this comment? Is the sky chartreuse? No. But I can read the comment. Zach Price, you guys, how hard is it to put a question mark at the end of a sentence? No, it's not hard, so do it. Have you ever played any of the Xenoblade Chronicles games? If so, which one do you love the most? I have not played them. There are many games that I have not played, and there's many games I have started but have not finished. But the games that I do get into, I like to finish. So I could try it. I don't really know anything about Xenoblades, but I could try it. Flaming Nebula is a good question. What is the average air speed velocity of a laden swallow? African or European? I don't know. That's a Monty Python and the Holy Grail reference for those who don't know. I ask you if it's African or European, boy. Zach Man Cometh asked, why did you decide not to use any curse words in your YTPs? Well, if you guys actually watched my old videos, you'd know. But I gave 3 reasons. 1, it's overused. 2, personal preference. And 3, I can't remember what the third one was. But yeah. Elias Trury asked, are you on a downward spiral mentally? Have you lost it completely? I think there's this thing called atrophy or entropy. Sorry, my throat's I'm a little clogged up right now. I've been sick a little bit the past couple days, so hopefully you can understand me, but I think we're, in some way or another, there's an inevitable downward spiral, entropy, and we gotta be vigilant. But I think I am kind of on one. Started years ago. Russ Ritchie, what or who inspired you to create these well-edited YTPs? Well, seeing some really crappy YTPs and also seeing some really good YTPs, I'm not saying my videos are super great, but I do put a lot of time and effort into them, so I'm glad that it makes some kind of difference. When I'm making a video, it's so hard for me. Once I start, I latch onto a project. I don't want to be done. Don't want to stop working on it until it's done. So I guess just my inherent nature. Axel, what was your favorite video to make? The Greatest High School Musical was the funnest video I've made by far, because there were no YouTube poops of it, so I could do all the jokes I wanted to do. I didn't have to worry about copying someone else, and it just flowed. That and Sup, those ones flowed. Ratatouille's flowed. Man, when you get in the flow, whew, it just works. You know what I mean? Oh my. Oh my gosh. Holy shnikes. Okay, so Captain Mayonnaise left like a million comments. Here we go. 1. How do you feel on your accomplishments since the first Q&A? I feel surprised and elated. 2. Will you ever make a Sup 2? I wouldn't say it's likely. 3. Am I your biggest fan? Your favorite? I think you're my biggest fan. I mean, you're certainly persistent. 4. What is the most disgusting thing you have ever eaten?
Silence.
Most disgusting? I've eaten some weird stuff, but it's not the most disgusting thing. But one memorable thing I did eat was there was this old place called Chinese Gourmet. It was up in northern Utah. I mixed Sprite, Fanta, root beer, I think maybe one other drink. And I drank some of that, and then I tried the orange chicken or something, and it tastes like peanut butter. I was like, what the heck? So that was weird. I just remember that so clearly. 5, did you have fun making sup? I had so much fun. 6, what was your worst injury? So, when I was like 8, I was riding my bike and I got hit by a truck. Went to the hospital for like 11 days. I still have the scar. I don't know. You can't see it, but that sucked. I was in a wheelchair, then crutches and stuff. Started out 2nd grade on crutches, so that sucks a little bit. 7, can you say my name? Yep. 8, what state are you in? No. State of delusion. 9, how are you still single? Because I'm a shy bumbleberry. 10, have you seen anyone else die before? No. But I've been to a funeral, actually a few funerals, and whenever it's like open casket, just seeing the lifeless like body is so weird. It's so foreign. You think they're sleeping, but they're not gonna wake up. Come on. Will you answer all my questions? Possibly. 12, did you ever play Lego Marvel Superheroes? Nope. 13, lucky question. It is lucky. How long is the Q&A too? Well, you'll see when I post the video. 14, did Charles Muntz go to heaven or hell? Dude, Charles Muntz? That's up to your interpretation. Whether you think he's a supervillain or a superhero, because he shot Carl Fredrickson's chocolate, and some say that's like an act of betrayal. Like, how can you shoot a man's chocolate bar? And other people say he did Fredrickson a favor because sweets lead to cavities and whatnot. Okay. My video camera is probably going to die, so hopefully that doesn't happen. Where are the remains of the chocolate? Probably up your butt. 16 is the I Will Survive Russell song's name. It's called I Will Survive. I put a sources listed at the end of the video. Bro! When will this list end? Never. Will you start a Patreon page? I do not have any money. Hey, I don't have any money either, so I probably should start a Patreon page. Don't you think? 19, what is your least favorite name? Poopy McFloopy Doopy. 20, can you please make a month called Marvel Months where you do nothing but Marvel YTPs? Except for Infinity War, because that's disrespectful. Dude, you better believe there are going to be some great Infinity War YTPs coming out. Because the greater the movie, the greater the YTP, potentially. Or the opposite could happen. It could be an amazing movie, crappy YTP. But I probably won't do that. I will make some Marvel YTPs. I'm working on one now. 22, did you cry during Infinity War? I actually haven't really cried during a movie yet. If you can recommend a sad enough movie, I might cry. 23, have you seen Incredibles 2? Nope, not yet. 24, if you don't answer any of my questions in the video, can you please reply and answer them? Ready and waiting. I'm answering them all, so. Do Transformers G1. I'm not doing Transformers, that sucks. Here's what I learned the hard way. Don't do YTPs on movies you hate. I did one of Twilight and it sucked. Because I hate that movie. Who is your biggest fan? Probably you. When and how will you make money out of this? Edge of never. Jukebox Cody. I'm not trying to be. I'm not being mean. I have a really dry sense of humor. So sometimes people might think I'm being mean, but really I'm just trying to be humorous. So it can come across as really dry or deadpan, like kind of like The Office. So you know. So yeah, I got through your questions. You can put your hand down. Jukebox Cody asked, can you lick your elbow? Nope. Low and Loud does the me gusta face, but ... asked, are you aware of the existence of Happy Tree Friends? Nope. Will you make me YTPs of it? I have to see it first. Congratulations, that's not a question. The Germ with the J. On a scale of 1 to 10, homosexual? Well, I mean, you can't even spell germ right. It's spelled with the G, so who's more homosexual? That was a dumb joke. Dude, I'm straight, okay? I've just decided that I'm not gonna be homosexual, okay? Nothing against them or their lifestyle or anything like that. That's just my choice. Mayor House, why is there smoke coming out of your oven, Bobber? Oh, that's not smoke, it's steam. Steam from the steam clams we're having. Steamed clams. That's what I call hamburgers. Connor the Android. Connor the Android? Gee, it's a funny name, dude. If you didn't know, he's a character from Detroit Become Human, which I'm currently watching. Not current, you know what I mean. Out of all of your YTPs, which is your favorite? My favorite, out of all the ones I've made, Greatest High School Musical. Calling it right now. Always see hallucinating said. 1. What are the chances of making a Toy Story 3 YTP? Pretty high. 2. Is the linguine still swimming? Yes. 3. Your sentence mixing is great. You could keep improving. Yes, I know. I wanted to start sentence mixing earlier, but I didn't. And I'm just not on a super high level with that yet, but I'll get better as time goes on. 4. The last thing I said didn't have a question mark. That's true. 5. So it was more of a statement than a question, just like sentence 4 and 5. Do you know what a question is? 6. I didn't put a period next to number 4 on sentence 4. Thank you for letting me know. I'm glad you're self-aware. 7. Soda or pop? Aren't they the same thing? Isn't it called soda pop? Or are you talking like my father pop? The end? It's never ogre. Favorite boss in Skyward Sword? Meta 52711. Or those eyes? This might come as a shock, but I've never really played a Zelda game? That's not true. I've played 2. I've played 2 Zelda games. Sorry. I know. I haven't gotten into a lot of games for some reason. I don't know. Never. Actually, I still haven't finished. I've been playing A Link to the Past recently, but I haven't finished it yet. Throsty Throwbu Band 11.6.2 asked, will you make a SpongeBob YTP? Nope. Well, nope. Landon Ingram asked, do you yeet your haters out a 50-story window? What is a yeet? You talking about that one meme where he goes, yee? No, I don't do that. I don't really care if people hate, unless they have a valid point, and then I get a little annoyed, and I'm like, curses. Junie Soda asked, and how old are you? 22. Scrambled 59 asked, 1. Can you do a YTP Mission Impossible? Sorry, my southern roots. Just kidding, I have no southern roots. I mean, I can. 2. What is the hardest part of making a YTP? Probably sticking through it to the end and making it good quality, because it could be kind of easy to also not rushing it. Sometimes I have a tendency to like, oh, I want to get this done. This is bugging me. I need to get it done. But that's probably the hardest part. 3. What is the best fan suggestion you've ever gotten? That's such a good question. Best fan suggestion I've ever gotten? I guess Captain Mayonnaise when he said to keep making the shorts and to keep and just people saying keep making videos. People giving me support and encouragement because I'm hard on myself. So that's some of the best suggestions. Probably wasn't what you're looking for, but oh well. 4. I'm going to Florida this August. Is the stereotype that everyone who lives there is an a-hole true? I've never been to Florida, so I don't know. I did when I was in high school. There was this weird dude from Florida who we were on the same track team, and he followed me around. He was a weird dude. No, I'd say no, because that's called a generalization. And what state are you from? Would you like people saying, oh, everyone from your state is a butthead? No, you wouldn't like that, so no. Do you ever want to host a YTP collab? Maybe. I don't know how to do that. It'd be cool. I want to be a part of more collabs, for sure. Seth Blade, what's your favorite Mario game? Oh, man, there's so many good Mario games out there. Dude, Super Mario Galaxy 2 was one I played a little bit. Actually, I got to the green stars, and I'm like, oh, this is too hard, forget it. So that one's pretty sweet. The Isaiah Show question: why did you want to make YouTube videos? Because I thought they were funny, and I was like, I can do this. Because I felt inspired by other crazy chump stains. I think I answered all the questions on my main video. There were some questions on my other video. Here, I'm going to try to answer them before my camera dies. Can you answer this question, Soup Troop Hat Esplin? Do you know the way? Will you try doing a video of challenges we will ask you to do? I mean appropriate ones, challenges. Sure. So fine if I do a try not to laugh challenge on your videos, go ahead. It's not really my source material anywhere. Bryce Winton, are you a It means his huckleberry will be dunked in a tickleberry for splicing in the tricing. Some people ask the same question. Why is there smoke coming out of your oven popper? No, it was the same dude. He asked the same question twice. Because he's awesome. And you should stay awesome too. And that wraps it up. You can keep asking me questions and I'll get to them in Q&A 3 in 10 years. Yeah, I hope you like my little bowling shirt I got from Goodwill. Hope you enjoy life. If not, then hate life still. Hate all. I'm just kidding. It's not the message I want to send here. The message is peace, love, and pizza time. I don't know. Thank you. A real YTP's coming. I don't want to just be a YTP channel though. I enjoy making this kind of content almost more than I enjoy making silly, stupid white TPs. Where I can just talk to you. Yeah, that's right, you. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.